focus on. And as I explained to you, it's going to be on 2 days, each day 3 hours. It's going to be starting on Saturday, January 17th at 7 a.m. in the morning. And also, it's going to be starting on January 18th at 7 a.m. in the morning again. 2 days altogether, but I'm going to take people through basically what we talk about all the time, the pillars of wellness, but in a more detailed way and more personal way. That way, people can really understand that what I'm doing is not really something you have to belabor about, but you'll be able to really see what is going on. Okay, so so as we look at it, this is something uh, retreat for enhancing the human being means transforming their mind from where they are, body and spirit and heart, and really choose a retreat from the regular life that we may be leading that has become stressgenic, right? A lot of people are doing that, because they go, they work, but they get stressed out. They don't enjoy. They kind of feel like a heavy burden sometimes, That's not a good thing, in my opinion, If you can really understand that I'm doing all this for the sake of really enjoying this life experience and really understanding that I have to do this on a continuous basis, that kind of thing, right? So as we have a question about why choose a retreat for this enhancing my human potential. I'm doing it. I'm educating myself. I'm improving myself. I'm not talking about one particular skill or one particular thing. I'm talking about preparing our whole instruments, aligned being, our body, mind, and heart working together. You see, this is a fast-paced modern world, right? See, we don't get the opportunity to pause and reconnect with ourselves because that has become increasingly precious and people don't have time. So they may take a week or 2 weeks off in a day, in a year, and they say, let me go on a retreat. Let me go and detox myself and do all of that. Uh, that is okay, but here I'm talking about your way of thinking, your lifestyles. Step out of them, in a total way. So that is what I'm going to take you on a journey and see where you are and where you want to go, where you can go. What are the requirements for that and all that. It's not like anybody is inferior to anybody. It's a question of motivation, question of resources, question of time. So many things are involved, right? So more of them, the retreats provide a structured environment where profound personal transformation become possible. Okay, so these immersive experiences that you want to go through, they integrate evidence-based practices with holistic healing modality. At least mine, I'm intending to do that. So creating space for real deep self-discovery and renewal. So whether seeking physical vitality, not just the strength and all, physical vitality and mental clarity, not pursuing certain type of thinking, philosophical, religious, whatever, but how can I be clear? How can I be like a beginner's mind? And then absorb whatever that is present to me. And also leave it to spiritual awakening, to awaken to who you really are and stay there. So these retreats, they deliver these pathways personalized for the lasting change. Whatever pathway you follow, to have a lasting change. That's what I intend to do. Okay. So, how can you release your daily stress that you are going through? How can you have an integration in a holistic manner, body, mind, and soul, and like that? And how can you unlock your new vitality? Whatever energy you have got, you want to use it properly for yourself and the society, not in that. And also, eventually leading to profound transformation. Okay, that will definitely make an impact on your life. You may be working in a flow like thing, you may be resting like a very, very, very quality. You wake up really renewed, and then you are kind of working through the day like you're in a flow. So, this kind of making longevity and regeneration last. That is the science of human enhancement, is where you make you live longer, well, but also you regenerate as you spend your energies in the life, with the life, right? So I will start with a comprehensive self-assessment, and then we have the personalized protocols that can be developed right there. If you come with specific numbers and all that problems, they can, or you can just say generally, I don't feel energetic enough. I want to get more energy generated. Then we can look into where you are wasting your energy and then develop some protocols for that. And also, how can I maintain this vitality? I may get this retreat or some other retreat. How can you do that? How can you integrate all these wellness activities that you're going to learn with your diagnostics for sustainable health transformation? So they kind of will give you, this is what, this is what, this is. Suppose you are a thinker that tend to be on the fearful, anxiety, negative, something like that. That's right there. But you may know it, but how to get rid of it? And then, so you will learn about how to do a deep analysis, you know, of understanding. There are so many 200 biomarkers are there. You can get them analyzed, check them first, analyze them, and then identify risks and opportunities before even symptoms appear for you. That is the advantage of modern science and modern technology. You can know what's going on chemically within you, and then correcting them, you'll have lasting vitality. Okay, so if you can invest these 2 days and transform your future, that will be wonderful for you. That's what I wish for you. Okay, whether you do it or not is up to you. But I wish that you spend this kind of quality time where you can evaluate yourself, impartially, non-judgmentally, and know, okay, this is what I want to really be in there. Okay, so there are so many places you can go and do that, but this is going to be online. So it's not like something that you want to do it, going and to sacrifice so many days, being away from the family and the work, expense and all that, and the travel risk and the health risk, all those. But here, you stay at home, you assess yourself, you get some practical things that you could do. And then you can do. First, if you are not able to move, how can you start one foot at a time? As suppose you are not able to do a lot, that will be there too. Okay, so it's all a question of understanding that and then doing that. Okay, so have a plan of gathering your data and come there and then really understand what is the deep emotional spiritual transformation that I can go through without being really religious and converting to so many faiths. None of it. Just be a human being. Just be commonsensical. Just be natural, and then say, okay, my blood sugar is not good, or my blood pressure is high, or I have this chronic cough, I have this habit of smoking, things like that. We go through all the lifestyles, right? When we have that, then you will eventually want to be uh, basically emotionally intelligent. Then you are authentic in your relationships and you are communicating that really connects you for meaningful relationships with you. Okay. And then inner peace. how can you have that lasting inner peace? You will understand all that. So there are also insights about your cellular regeneration. That is a good biochemical thing that's happening now. Many people talk about stem cell retreats or biological revamp, so mitochondrial washing. So many things are there at the cellular level that is happening with the modern science. And if it is appropriate, we will go through that too. So it's a kind of regenerative living and community I want to build in my BA PAL, which is happening. Many people are interested to come to the morning routine. Many people are interested in my talks, and then they ask me questions. Just yesterday, we were talking about diabetes that one of my friends was having. She was paying too much attention to the number. So yesterday I came up with a beyond the numbers, a course and a text. Ebook and all that will be available for her to use and for other people too. Okay, so we'll talk about all that. So mental health is a big deal. That has become so many people are really mentally ill, anxious, depressed, and neurotic, and really not able to pay attention. But they say attention economy. They want to take away our attention. So we want to pay attention to that. Okay. So how you are emotionally stable, how you have skills to care for yourself mentally also, and also what is awareness, what is think. I'll show you that where we are going wrong, thinking that thinking is everything. No, thinking we are aware. That means your awareness is first. So getting that practically is very difficult for some people in the beginning, but once they discover that, they are not the mercy at this random thinking, cyclical thinking, depressed thinking, anxious thinking. That's all thinking that happens with us. Okay. So, what you can expect is you are going through the journey of enhancement in this retreat. You have personalized assessment just by yourself with my guidance, and then you kind of develop immersive activities that you should be doing at home. And you also know how to nourish yourself, not only physical diet, but also connections, and then also the readings, and all whatever learnings you want to do. And then you really develop that community support and connection so that you have something meaningful place to go to and do that. So we may talk about morning routines, like what do you do with the sunrise? What are the movement practices you have? What are the nourishing breakfasts that you could have? And how can you have personal reflective time right in the beginning? In the afternoon, we will do some workshops and learning and one-on-one presentations, nature immersion, group activities. They're all done when we do the whole day. But this is only 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the next morning. So we will do the later part of that. And we also put in some gathering and integrating practices and restorative rest. That is a big deal going to be how you unwind, how do you rest up, how do you really improve the quality of sleep. you know that I practice. That's why I know I enjoy the benefits. That's why I shared with many of my colleagues and friends and family, and they have been really very happy about it. Okay, so we can do all that. Okay, so anyway, I just came up so that I can announce this and I can tell you that this is coming up. And anybody has any, I have put that LinkedIn link tree in my profile in the Mumbai. Anybody wants, they can go there, and the retreat is the top one. If you select it, your sign in will come. Okay. So anybody has any questions, you can come up and ask me. And I'm here for another half an hour to 45 minutes. So if you want to engage me, there's nothing new I'm talking about. This is something that I always talk to people. But this particular 2 days are going to be valuable for those who want to really be self-responsible, who want to be really motivated about improving themselves and really understanding what is quality of life, what is the real life, what is living in the present. All those things are important. If you are burdened by your own mind, if you are burdened by so many conclusions, then how can you really enjoy life? How can you enjoy your relationship? For example, I come here, the few people I relate with, like Peter, Janet, Melissa, so many people, I can relate with them. That's good for me, for them too. You know? And then family, my the friends, and also patients. A lot of people call me on that. Okay, so we kind of talk about that too. So it's a question of what matters to you, what is important, how is the instrument for. Hi, Juliana. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Okay, it may be a mistake. That's okay. So it's a question of what is that you are at, what is that you want, that is the one you want to really understand, right? As you understand that, it will be easier for you to really go that way. Okay. So, anybody has any questions? I'll stay here. Otherwise, we'll meet again, and I'll be able to give you more information, even the DM too. But basically, go to the link tree, and then the retreat on the top, and if you can click on that, it will come to you. Okay. So I will place in the other place, Clubhouse and other places. I did not. I think I have to. Noom Vibe. I did put it in the profile. Okay. Anyway. So it's a retreat for the enhancing the human being, where we do try to work on the diet, work on the exercise, work on the sleep and rest, and work on the mind. My thing is, I'm more into the ancient wisdom of yoga, Ayurveda, and Advaita Vedanta, which has really showed me mind as really away from us. We are aware of the mind and its thoughts. Thoughts are nothing but the compilation of thoughts is the mind, right? That is such a big relief. So I'm not stuck in my own thinking, in my own conclusions and all that. Always ready to face people, to really understand them, So that really helps a lot. Okay. So hopefully you guys are understanding that and you are able to really get into that. Okay. So see, one of the things I have seen is people are not paying enough attention to their health and wellness, either because they are rushed for the work or they don't have that orientation from the beginning. They only respond when they become sick or symptoms manifest. But way before that, you'll have signals from your own body, from your own way of how you are calm in your mind or not, and how you closed up your heart. All the other things that are going to really keep you well by making sure your nutrition is vital and appropriately eaten at the appropriate time, and really understanding what is the vital nutrition. That itself a big deal. So many consultations, so many things. But simply put, keep the foods real, okay? Not synthetic. That's all. If you can do fresh food that is really available to you right away, that is better. Okay, that is important for you too. That is increases your vitality much better. But then civilization developed, so many trees, so many ways, so many foodies, so many theories about eating a lot, and all those things are there, right? So eating a lot and fasting a lot. I don't do eat a lot. I don't do the lot of uh, fasting, but I don't eat unless I'm hungry. It's a very simple principle, right? And then I also want to eat natural food that is not that much cooked, right? It is more like it is uh, taken with awareness, savoring the food, taking my time to chew, simple things. We have kind of moved away. We are unconscious that we are eating a lot very quickly. We are not chewing it, we are not enjoying the food, and we have put so many restrictions. And then when everything is excess, then the problems come up and this. So that's why my proactive wellness movement is to really watch ourselves. What are we doing here? Why don't we have control? Apart from our own negligence, there are so many people to influence you to eat bad, right? Food industry, entertainment industry. So what is the simple formula? We say, keep your body moving and keep your mind silent. So we are going to work towards that. Real food, movement of the body, keeping the mind quiet, and resting not only in your body, in your mind too. Shut it off. Why do you have to cling on to these things all the time? You may do so much work, but then you don't have to take it home. Now, work is at home. People are working at home with all the laptops and everything. So, how can we detox ourselves from this technology that could, by heart, is making people attention deficit, right? When your attention is not good, how can you learn or how can you really perform things in a nice way? Attention to every action is my motto. Whatever I do, I want to give my complete attention to it. Okay, simple. And we'll talk about this very commonsensical things that we all know. Are we intuitively aware that this is a good thing to do? We kind of forgot about it, or we kind of uh, not paying attention to our own inner voice, our own intuitive self, right? So think about that. Okay. So whatever happens in those 6 hours is more like a anybody has any questions for their own self-assessment, which I will be sending to them, and then coming with questions related to that, and that will be very good for them, right? It's a question of understanding how I have to assess myself. It's a question of getting some questions from that, from and then providing answers at the retreat, and providing support after the retreat so that they can embark on the lifestyle changes, wellness routines, or whatever they want to do with one particular problem. Seek further guidance from an expert or understand what we're talking about and bring those common things, or joining my wellness club or somebody's like that. Suppose you are determined to lose weight this year and you want to enroll in a gym, that's fine. But then what kind of exercise you can start, you can go, I can give an insight into that. So that kind of practical, down to earth, doable, everyday stuff, okay, that you should be doing. But then you can make small changes every day, right? But I say small changes every day, but they should be permanent in your life. So if you can do that way, then you are doing the small changes slowly, steadily, so that your system can handle it, and all the conditions that you went through will be nullified by your own retraining. So retreat will work for you to give you the retreat, the insights into your current lifestyle and how you can retreat from them to the newer lifestyles, and how to be kind and considerate to you and take them slowly, and also reach out for the support if you need it after the retreat. That's the advantage of coming and participating in the retreat. You will have my support personalized to you. If you know how to use it, and if you are having the same problem again and again, that's not good. But if you are making some progress or no progress or want to make progress, then that is good. So this is a retreat for self-motivated, self-responsible people for their own wellness in the holistic way. Okay. So anybody has any comments or content? Otherwise, we will hang up now and then we will see you again next time. Just remember, it is on the 17th and 18th from 7 o'clock. And if you want to sign up, the link is there in the link tree that I placed in the Mumbai profile. Other places, I'm going to do that now. Okay. Thank you. And I will see you again when I have the time. Okay.